Bonaducci, and you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi.
Yo,
welcome to episode 3, I guess. We
had right.
We had the hidden episode. And I still gotta try to post, save some of the audio from last week. Travis went to Austin, Texas,
Dallas, and then Austin.
Dallas, then Austin. Yeah. So we recorded on Monday, and we got pretty deep. We got pretty deep towards the end there.
I would like to circle back, maybe not today, but like at some point, because
I don't think you're in shape. You're in shape to go deep.
Yeah,
no. Yeah, but we got to circle back. We were talking about some cool shit, and we ended up having some technical difficulties here at the club with a fire alarm.
What are you gonna do, man?
Yeah, shit happens. So we have the audio. That's like the lost episode. But yeah, man, we're here. You're back. You want to tell us about Austin,
dude? Honestly,
or Texas in general.
Dallas over Austin.
Dallas is better.
I'm not gonna write off Austin.
Yeah,
but you know what it is? Like Austin is like the big thing right now. So it was very like audition-y. Like you get there and like everyone's trying to like make it. So like everyone's trying to like get an agent, everyone's trying to get a manager, everyone's trying to get on Kill Tony, and it's like that's great, but it's just like it's like Dallas was like, that's like Austin is like, oh, I'm here for business, I'm trying to make something happen right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
And Dallas is very much so like, okay, we're having fun here, dude. Dallas Comedy Club, what a fucking cool vibe.
Oh, really?
What a fucking cool vibe that place is. Holy shit, dude. It's like this little building. They got like 3 or 4 stages. and dude.
3 or 4 stages?
Yeah. It's like this little building with like 3 or 4 like smaller rooms. But like, dude. And they got this, but then they got this huge patio area. Like right now it's like 86 in Austin. It's like mid 80s,
which is I would kill for that right now,
dude. I was in the pool. I was staying with our friend Dom Lamarck, a very funny comedian. He's from New York, but he moved out there.
Yeah,
with Matt Aaron.
Yeah.
And they're living out there.
M. Saul.
Yeah.
Were they rapping out there for you? Two white rappers.
Yeah, does Dom rap? Is that what he does?
Yeah, Dom raps. Dom put out a pretty cool song on Instagram too. I gotta give him some props because I heard about all these white rappers, on the scene, and there's like, I don't know. Brendan Ryan was pointing out to it at one show. There's like on like a dork court,
Okay.
and it was like there's like at least like 7 white rappers like on the Long Island comedy scene.
That's gotta be like a rough road because you're up against it. Like when you step on stage as a white rapper,
Yeah.
like everyone's like, fuck this guy. Even white people are like, fuck this guy.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, like not even your own race supports you.
Yeah, no, like give it up.
They're like, shut up.
Yeah, but they're both pretty funny dudes. I know Dom a lot better than M Sol.
Dude, so same,
Yeah.
but honestly, Matt Aaron, MSol, what was he call him? He's now Matt Aaron. That's his name.
Yeah.
Matt Aaron is fucking like, I've talked to him, but I was never really really close with him. He's a great guy, dude. He has like very like Andy Kaufman-esque, like when he goes on stage, he does these things and like he takes the crowd through a ride and nobody knows like what he's gonna say next.
Right.
And it's like it's really refreshing to watch.
Dude, it is pretty funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hysterical because you're like, dude, like what is this guy like? Even his whole demeanor, his delivery, his just his stage presence, the whole fucking thing. You're just like, what is this guy gonna say next? And I just like I really enjoyed it. I had a great fucking time. That
Yeah.
night. Second off, their Mexican food is unparalleled.
Oh, it's got to be dynamite.
Yeah, I mean you're only like 6 to 8 hours away from the border, so like their Mexican food is like, dude, get the fuck out of the way.
Right.
Like, do not fuck with these people with Mexican food. Sorry, I'm wearing sunglasses right now because I am.
Yeah, so basically what happened is you came home and then you got wasted.
Yeah,
Because you've been home for about a day.
Yeah.
I was thinking that this is like a hangover from the awesome time in Texas, but
No.
this is like a Long Island hangover.
Yeah, this is right. I feel like a really big piece of shit. and you know what's
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to do like solidarity right now.
Thank you for making me feel comfortable.
Yeah, like we'll just black out the eyes.
Yeah, it's just gonna be real cool. It's gonna be like a jazz club in here.
Yeah. Let's get it going.
Yeah, funny thing is that you can go out and not do drugs and just drink and still feel like a pretty big piece of shit the next day.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Like I was like, well, you're not doing drugs. You're going out for some drinks. Cause like when I get home from when I get home from the road,
Yeah.
I feel like I got all these stories. I got all these experiences.
I know.
And I want to meet up with my friends and talk about it.
Yeah.
I can't just like, I don't know, man. Like I can't, I have all this energy and
Right.
I can't just go home and just be like, well, I'm going to go to bed now.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch up on some sleep.
I wish I
Attack the day in the morning.
yeah,
You're a fucking loser.
put a pin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, it's
And you were like really on the road. Like it's different. Like I've been on the road like plenty of times, and like for us, for like New York, like the biggest like on the road is like, yeah, we went to fucking Connecticut. Like we went to Pennsylvania. Like
I don't even consider that on the road.
I know it barely is. Like, but I think I've only.
Big B's here, Big B.
Yeah, the fucking magician is here.
Yo, I like that, the magician.
Yeah,
Big
the guy
B's.
fucking crushing it with our clips.
Yeah.
Yo,
Man.
Brendan Butler.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes, Brendan Butler. Go
Yo,
follow him.
fucking our last clip, dude. It's still going. Hit the algorithm. Almost 10K views.
Dude, I was in Dallas this whole time. So I was in Texas this whole time.
Yeah.
I was just getting notifications out the ass.
Yeah.
But just like, yo, your thing hit like 3,000 views. Your thing
Yeah.
hit like 5,000. I'm like, sick. Because this is like, dude, like you can make a career off this, man.
Oh yeah.
If you really like, if it really goes, and yeah, I really want to do that. man.
100%, dude.
Sorry, I'm still like in Texas mode.
Yeah.
I got a big pickup truck rental car.
Oh fuck. So you went like full Texas.
Oh, I went full Texas.
Full blown Texas.
Yo, first off,
Yeah.
I went there. I was like, I'm gonna buy a big cowboy hat.
Oh fuck that. Yeah.
Son, a big cowboy hat is like $400.
No fucking way.
It's like $300.
Wow.
The-
That's like an investment.
No, yeah, I went into a store, this place like Cavaliers or something like that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Cavaliers. It was Cava something. And I went in there and I was like, hey, like I'm looking, I was going to buy a white one, like a Doug Dimmadome
Yeah.
from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
And I was going to buy one. I was going to put like a feather in it. And then they were like, that was like $350.
Jesus.
I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, what do you think? And like immediately he could tell like I'm not from there. He's, where y'all from? I'm like, New York. He's like, yeah, no, these are serious things.
He's like, yeah, this isn't like you just wear it once on like a weekend. You got to like commit to that.
He's like, a man's measure is in his boots and in his hat.
Oh my
God. And like, you know what it is, man? It's like, I was looking at it. I was like, cause like you walk around and you see people with these hats and with these boots and you're like, those are working men. Like
Right.
a man with a hat and a man with a boots.
Yeah. Just
Like-
one boot.
A man with one boot, that's a working man.
That's Tony, actually. just one
Eating
boot.
a PB&J on the street with one cowboy boot. I'm like, wow, I need to get my life in check like that fucking guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was looking at these people and I'm like, these guys, like a guy with a cowboy hat and boots, that's a working man. And I was like, you come to terms real quick that like you are not as hard of a worker as these people. I'm like,
yeah.
that guy wakes up at 5 and he fucking does his shit and he's just like, I'm doing this.
I'm attacking the day.
Yeah, like that guy. You don't drink a cup of coffee, no sweetener.
Yeah. Just black
just-
coffee, fucking cigarettes.
Yeah, just best. And it's
Yeah.
just, it's just
you
fucking,
get that raspy voice.
yeah. I'm wearing jeans and it's
Yeah.
90 degrees, and I just do what I gotta do.
I don't feel the heat.
And you walk in these stores, and it's just like people like that, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm like a shitty dickhead from New York.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't have that work ethic.
Oh, absolutely not.
Like I have work ethic when it's something that like I want to do.
Yeah, and barely. Like even when I like want to do it, like dude, like even with like comedy, sometimes I feel like I'm going through the motions. And this is like what I want to do with my life, and I just like fucking. If I put like a couple extra hours in, I'd probably do something special.
That's like that seems to be like the comedian thing now.
Yeah.
That seems to be the comedian thing. It's just we like, it's like we are really good. We're good at a few things,
Right.
but the few things that we're good at, we're really good at,
Yeah.
and then we're good at nothing else.
yeah, like I'm really good at just being like a scumbag to people on stage. Like that's what I'm good at.
Dude, it's fun.
So wait, how did your sets go in Texas? How did they like your brand of like New York humor?
Dallas was fucking rocking.
Yeah.
Dallas was sick. Austin, it took me a little bit to like figure out. So you can't like, I don't know, man. Like I knew this,
Yeah.
but I forgot it because I was just so excited to be in Texas. And
Right. Yeah, because it's also like a vacation. Like that's what like the road is too. It's like, you kind of like on your vacation. Like when I was like going like full time like comedy like on the road and stuff too. It's like, it was like getting into a hotel, and like the hotel has a pool. Like you start getting on like that vacation feel.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, like me, Terry, and fucking George Gallo. Like when we go on the road, like, dude, when the hotel had like a pool and we're getting like the hotel paid for, like, yo, you start feeling like a little baller, like you get in like vacay mode.
yeah, dude, it was yeah, like I was staying with Don LaMarca.
Yeah.
He had like a sick pool in his apartment complex, and I was like, all right, I'm just like chilling in the pool. Like, all right, I guess I gotta go try and get on Kill Tony. I got
Yeah.
on Mothership, dude.
Yeah, I saw the story you put up on Mothership.
Yeah, I got on Rogan's thing. I got on the Mothership mic, but like the Mothership, the Comedy Mothership mic is like a show,
Right.
and it's like, so they only pick like 16 people, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna get on.
Yeah.
But, and then I looked at the list, and I was like second on the list. I was like, oh fuck, dude, okay.
That's
and like,
awesome.
and they filter you out, and you go into the Mitzi's bar,
Yeah.
and yeah. But I'm coming back there mid-June. I'm going to East Austin Comedy Club. I'm going to be there 15th, 16th, 17th, and they booked me the fuck out, like 2 shows
Really?
each night. And then and I was making connections. So I'm the next time I'm there, 15th, 16th, 17th, and then I think 18th I'm going to be in Austin.
In
and then-
June?
June.
Yeah.
And then I swing back around to Dallas.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. So now, did anything happen while you were in Austin?
Okay.
Did anything happen while you were in Texas?
This is this. Let me. I'm gonna take my glasses
I'm
off.
just leading you off onto this fucking question. We were just talking like 2 seconds before the fucking show aired.
Okay. So.
All right, now we'll open up. Let's get deep.
So I was staying with our friend Dom LaMarca,
Yeah.
and I was coming from Dallas to Austin, and I hit him up, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm like 20 minutes out. Like, what's your address? Let's meet up." And he was like, "Hey man, I'm actually at work right now. Would you want to just go to my apartment and just wait for me to get out of work?" And I was like, "That's cool." So I'm drinking in my car. This fucking car rolls up, dude. All black. I mean, I'm talking murdered. Like,
Yeah.
tints, black car,
Like
black.
something like a rapper would drive.
Yeah. But like, so they roll up, 6 kids hop out, 2 with bats. Dude, they look like they're about to go do something crazy. They look at me like, are you going to be fucking cool with this? And I look at them like, yeah. Like, I didn't want to get my ass kicked.
Yeah,
so I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm cool.
So they were on a mission to like fuck someone up.
Yeah. So they look at me and they're like, oh, like, you going to be a lookout? And I was like, yeah. And they walk into the apartment complex.
Right.
I just hear a loud poof, like a shatter.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they're breaking into a house right now.
Holy fuck.
They come out and they got like their hands full of shit.
Yeah. Did you notice what they stole?
No. But they were breaking into a house.
Yeah, yeah.
Our friend Dom lives in a pretty nice apartment complex, so I guess it triggered an alarm.
Right.
The security guard comes in to try and eradicate the situation.
Yeah, yeah.
He's walking nonchalant like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, I'm like, I think you need to bring your A game.
Yeah, this is game time scenario. This guy's like, oh, I guess I'll check out this false alarm. The raccoon probably triggered it.
Yeah, like, brother, it is not a raccoon.
It's fucking delinquents with baseball bats, bro. Like,
dude, so like, he's walking up like just whatever, as hungover as I am now.
yeah.
They fucking beat the shit out of him.
So how did this go down? Like, so did the security guards say anything like, hey, you know?
Dude, he said nothing.
Nothing.
He just like, he walked up, just
Yeah.
like shoulders back, just like, oh. And I was like, brother, I think you need to bring your A game.
Like,
here.
he just like woke up from like a nap. Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna go take care of this alarm real quick, and then I'll grab a cup of coffee.
I was like, I think you need to coffee up now. Like, dude, you're about to. Because they're like emptying shit out of this apartment. Like,
Right.
I guess one of their trips back to the car, they ran into him, and they were young. They were
Yeah.
they were all like 5'5", probably like $130.
Oh,
like,
fucking
like
midget squad.
they were just like 17 years old.
Yeah.
They were young.
Okay, young kids.
They weren't men. They were kids.
All white,
All Spanish.
all Spanish. Okay, so they're probably like Guatemalans.
No,
Right?
What are you fucking talking about?
Aren't they known for being short? Like, what's the short Spanish guys?
We're on the border of Mexico. They're Mexican.
Oh, so they're Mexican. Okay. Got it.
What are you guys like, Puerto Ricans? Like, no, we're in Texas, not New York. What are you talking about? So this guy like takes out 2 of them, and then eventually they just like flood the guy.
So this guy was tough.
He wasn't tough. He was just a man.
Oh, he was a man. Yeah. So
And
he started like swinging at these guys. So they like attacked him like unprovoked.
Well, he had to do something. Like,
Yeah.
they were breaking into an apartment.
Right.
But then they just like, this guy, like, he grabbed one of them and like pushed him back, and the one guy was like hitting his head, and he fucking like swapped him. And, like,
Oh, wow.
And then like, and they just like got on his back, and then one dude just took one of the bats and just, one guy took one of the bats and just wham, like on the side of the knee, and he just like went
he
down.
crumpled, yeah.
And then they just fucking swarmed him.
Holy shit. And they went to town on him, huh?
Yeah. And then so like, I'm sitting there.
Yeah. So what were you doing during all this?
trying to be cool. Yeah. I was like, dude, I was drinking up against my truck, just like.
Like rough day at the office, huh?
I was like, tough luck out there, champ. And he was like, and it was weird because he, like, so I was a lookout. So when he first rolled up,
Yeah.
I tried to whistle.
Oh God!
But
do you know how to do that?
No. I was like, I was like trying to whistle and it wasn't working. And I was just like, hey, yo, like
yeah.
yo, like someone's
Doing
there.
like the New York call, like, hey, yo.
Yeah, and then so he looks at me and immediately like, oh, that's the lookout. And so like he's like the whole time I was like, I hope he loses his fight because if he doesn't, I'm getting arrested for being like an accomplice to like a home invasion
and attempted murder.
Yeah. So they beat the fuck out of him and then they come up to me. 3 guys go in the car, 3 guys go to me. And they don't speak any English. And I'm just like, oh fuck, they're walking up, dude. Like,
Yeah.
And like I hop out, and I guess they thought like, you know, like I ended up being like a bigger guy than they thought.
Right.
I mean, you know what it's like fighting a grown man when you're a teenager.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a teenager fighting a grown man, you're like, oh shit, like that's a fucking grown man.
Right.
And I think I didn't know what they were saying.
Yeah, because they were speaking Guatemalan.
Yeah, Guatemalan, El Salvadorian.
What a fucking dummy I am, bro.
We're like 6 hours from Texas. Like, what, Guatemalan? I'm like, you're about like fucking 14 hours off.
Dude, I don't even know what country Guatemalans are from. Is there like a Guatemala?
Guatemala.
Is that a country?
Yeah, that's
Sounds made
country,
up to me, bro.
It's the country of Guatemala is where Guatemalans are from. You fucking stupid asshole.
This is that Long Island education.
I'm hungover and I'm running circles around you. What do you mean Guatemala? That's like that's like Jersey, right? Fucking stupid schmuck.
So basically, now this guy's like he's out for the count. Like he's just fucking.
Oh, he was like, and they were like, and I don't know what they said, but they were like, "It's okay," like they knew I was cool.
Yeah.
And then they just went away, and I just walked into the apartment complex, like into the distance.
Oh my God!
I just left him there. I told my friend who's a cop, and I told him this story.
Yeah.
He's like, "You should have called the cops on those kids." And I was like, "Brother, like we had an agreement that I was cool. Like I'm not gonna call the cops on them." And he's like, "These kids wouldn't have done shit if you called the cops." And I was like, 6 kids and 2 with bats say otherwise.
Exactly.
What
And if they saw your cell phone, they would have been like, yo, this guy's not cool.
I think I was in a situation. So like I said, it was like kid here, kid in the middle, and then a kid with a bat on the left.
Right.
And I didn't want to like square up because if you square up, like then they know.
Right.
You know, they're it's about to get aggressive right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, so you're just gonna have to like square. You're gonna have to square stance, like bang.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm 32, like a $190. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like black belt. Like I know how to like fight.
Yeah, you can handle yourself.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna just fucking knock this kid the fuck out. Like,
Right.
With the bat, I'm gonna knock him out, take the bat, and I'm just gonna start fucking doing work. But it's like, because it's in those situations that you need to make these.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, well, you need to do something.
Right.
You need to do something quick. You need to have a plan, like right now.
Yeah.
You don't have time.
And were you drinking, like, how drunk were you at this point? Yo, you're hammered?
I was hammered.
Oh, God.
I was waiting for Dom to get home. I was polishing off a 12-pack.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, well, you know.
Yeah, so, like, now you told me right before we went live, like, the cops just never even came, right? Like, that was it.
To my knowledge.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, because I was curious if, like, you saw it from, like, Dom's apartment or something. Like, you just saw, like, flashing lights and the guy, like, the security guard finally fucking gained consciousness. Or did he just end up in the morgue that night?
I mean, first off, the security guard made his shirt himself. Like, it looked like he just had, like he painted security on the back.
Oh, my God.
He walked up, and it looked like he like drew the word security on the back of the shirt And I was like, oh, brother, you're not ready for this. I was like, there's like 6 kids with bats over there. You change your fucking shirt. For fuck's sake. Jesus. Like, do you know what you're getting into? He's like, oh, I guess we'll just handle this. I'm like, you're about to get fucked up, dude.
Bro, it's like the only thing in his arsenal is like a fucking whistle.
Yo. He was a whistle security guard,
yeah,
dude.
that's it. They didn't even give him like a radio.
They didn't give him a taser or nothing.
Oh my god!
First off, he rolled
poor
up
guy.
he rolled up in a Prius.
And these guys got like a murdered out fucking, what was it, an SUV or like?
No, it's like a Honda Accord.
Oh, okay.
You
And
know.
and they fit 6 of those little Guatemalans in there.
You're just like not letting go of the Guatemalan thing. I don't know why it's irking me like it is, but it's like I'm just like in my head I'm like they're not Guatemalan. They're Mexican. But you know,
fuck.
Spanish people rolling up in a Honda Accord.
Yeah, that's it. Just
I guess that's like what it
whatever
is.
flavor of Mexican.
But yeah, no, dude, they rolled up and they did work. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They fucking did it.
So you said your sets went over well too, right? Like
Dallas, yes.
in Dallas.
Austin, it took a little bit because I just need to like. It's not like the jokes are bad. It's just like you need to like know, like your delivery and like just like overall demeanor.
Right.
Because if you come out on stage and you're on the road, like most people in the country aren't like they've never like really been around someone from Long Island or New York. And you come on and you're just like, bam, 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 bam. And like, they're just like, whoa, fucking hold up, dude. Like,
right, okay.
Yeah, like, we're with you. We think you're funny.
Yeah.
We like everything you're doing, but just slow it down.
Oh, wow.
Like, lower the intensity down.
I wouldn't even like thought like that. Okay.
Yeah, no, but like, that's all. But like in New York, like sometimes if you're on a nightmare show in New York
Yeah.
and you're not on that bump,
Right.
like you'll just get eaten alive.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you'll just get eaten alive. Like right before I left, I was on a show in Queens. It was like a bar show.
Yeah.
And it was a rough crowd. Like it was one of those situations where like I need to go on stage and immediately kick the door down
Yeah.
and just start fucking rapping shit out at rapid fire on pinpoint accuracy. Like you need to do that. If I didn't do that,
Right.
my set's fucked. Where if you do that on the road, people are like, whoa, hold on, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like this guy's fucking crazy.
Yes, I had a show like that on what was it? Tuesday night. I was doing this industry in Huntington, and I went up last. You know, like I don't consider myself a fucking headliner. You know, because I'm just like really have depression. You know, it's like whatever. I went up last, and it was like. There must have been like 5 or 6 dudes that walked in and like they weren't aware of the comedy show. So like they paid the cover or whatever to get in and but they just went into the back by the bar and just started like talking, you know, and
Yeah.
like and it was one of those rooms where it's like deep instead of wide. Like, you know, you want a wide room for comedy. Like Governor's
Yeah.
Stage is like you get on right in the front there, and it's just like very wide, so you could kind of like look around the room. Like when you have the deep bar, it's like you can't see the people in the back and kind of control them with your eyes. So it's like they started fucking like talking and just having like little conversations, and it kind of kept sparking other conversations, and I felt like you know, they're trying to hide in the back and they don't think like I can hear them, but it was very disruptive. And like, I don't know, I'm kind of, my bits are a little bit more like long and drawn out, where it's like I wasn't on that like fucking rapid fire, you know, mode. Cause I was trying to, you know, do a 20-minute set. I don't get like those spots like nearly as much as I want.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, like I felt like I lost them. Cause like I was doing like, you know, longer setups and like harder punches at the end, and that's kind of like more my style.
I feel like I'm in this weird like limbo area because it's like now like we can do 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I can do 20-30 minutes on stage.
Right.
So it's like I'm in this weird limbo stage of like taking my time and hanging out up there, and then also like,
Yeah.
you know, like hitting it hard. Like I don't know, man. It just takes time, man. Just you just gotta figure it out and just keep getting up,
Yeah.
keep working. That's all you can do. That's what else you want me to fucking say?
And it's weird because like I don't know. I guess in New York, like there's a very different style between like Long Island and New York City, but like,
Yeah.
I guess I didn't even think like there would be a different style between Dallas and Austin. You know,
Yo, there for sure is.
Yeah.
Like it's noticeable.
right?
For like absolutely sure.
Is that like so? Was one like what did Austin want more? They wanted like really like fast energy, or did they want like more storytelling?
I think the whole state of Texas wanted more storytelling.
Really?
Like just more like, you know, because I was at the Comedy Arena in McKinney,
Yeah.
which is like it's not Austin,
Right.
but
It's outside of.
It's like it's closer to Dallas,
Okay.
and they wanted more because I came out. I only had like 6 minutes,
Yeah.
and then I didn't have long. So, so in New York,
Yeah.
when you have 6 minutes, like, oh, I need to fucking go in swinging.
Right.
Like, I need to do this. I need to hit hard.
Yeah.
And like, bam, 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 like every second is accounted for.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, I don't. It's hard to think of 6 minutes not like that,
Right.
you know. And then like, I started off like that, and it like wasn't the best received.
Yeah.
And then eventually I caught it like 2 minutes in, and I was like, all right, dude, like revamp what you're doing right now.
Right.
And then I did, and this set ended up like kind of picking up.
Okay. Cool.
But it was like, yeah, I came out and they were like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
slow down, dude.
So now were most of these like audition sets or like?
I guess essentially, you know,
Yeah.
because like I was from out of town, and I've never been to Texas before. They never seen me.
Right.
So at the Comedy Arena, I was actually with Mike Mancusi. I was opening for James Camacho.
Yeah.
And Mike Mancusi. I've known those guys for years, and it's great to see. It's super refreshing to see like a familiar face when you're on the road.
Yeah.
You know, because you're in this state that you've never been to before,
Right.
and then you're like, oh, I'm kind of alone out here. I'm making friends, and then you see someone from New York. You're like, oh my god, yo, what's going on?
Wow.
And,
And did they move out there, or were they just kind of also on the road?
I think Camacho takes Mancusi on the road. With him.
Oh, okay, cool.
And like Mancusi does like 15, 20, and then Camacho does an hour. And
Yeah.
that's like how it goes. And but yeah, it was just great. And James was like, yeah, no, fucking dude, get up, like, you know, because it was I guess essentially his show.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it was great, man. I left my
that's
fucking
awesome.
I left my backpack there like an idiot.
Oh, at the club?
Yeah, I was just like, I wasn't even like drunk or anything. I had to drive back like an hour to my
Yeah.
hotel. So I was like, all right, you know, like I'm not trying to get a DUI in fucking Texas.
Oh, no way,
No,
dude. That
no.
would be brutal. And I feel like Texas drunk tank would be like one of my worst nightmares.
Holy shit, that'd be bad.
Yeah, dude.
If you were in a Texas holding cell, I'd be like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, and this is like what we're talking about. Like I don't know. That was right before we got on with like the cowboy hats. Like I feel like all the cops would have fucking cowboy hats and like
Yeah.
you know, like aviator sunglasses and like a lit cigarette in their mouth.
Dude, there are some people there that just like, you're just like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever be that much man.
Oh, dude, like yeah, Texas is like a different brand of man.
Like there was a guy I was talking to him. There's a guy I was talking to outside of the Comedy Arena, and he was like 20.
Yeah.
And he had like boots and a cowboy hat, and he's like, I just wake up 5 a.m. every day, go to the farm.
Oh my god.
And like it's actually a lot less cowboy than you would think.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, you know, there's still those types of people out there. And I was just talking to this guy. I was like, dude, 20? At 20, I thought I was gonna open up a jiu-jitsu school. I was with the chick that I hated, and I was just like snorting coke every weekend. And I was like, this'll work out. And this guy's waking up working on a farm at 5 a.m.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I think we talked about what I was doing at 20. I was like fucking working at a Hollister, playing lacrosse. Like, dude, I was a complete douchebag when I was 20. It was like the most ridiculous person.
Dude. Oh my god, man. I can't wait to go back though. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. And summer Texas is like you're gonna burn.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn.
It's gonna be like 110 degrees.
Like literally.
Yeah.
Like actually like 110 degrees.
Yeah, that's fucking wild. I really want to get down there. Did you try to get up on Kill Tony?
I did. So pretty much what you do, you sign up on this list, and then you like wait in this alleyway, and they pick like 15 people or something,
Oh wow.
or 10 or whatever it is, and then yeah, and then you just like wait in this alleyway.
Yeah.
Dude, so it's if you wanted to sell drugs,
Oh, that's the spot.
I would say, yeah, it's just a bunch of like comedians in an alley. If you want to sell, there was some guy rolled up with a cooler of beers and was like, "Yo, 2 for $5."
Wow.
And was just making a killing.
Oh, I'm
Just
sure, dude. Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, dude, let's open a business, bro.
Yeah, let's not do comedy. Let's just sell beers at Kill Tony.
Dude, I think that's the fucking move. Like you talk about like Ralphie May, like he even said it on like a special. Like he's like, I used to never get spots until I started selling weed to all the comedians.
Dude, yeah, drug selling.
Dude, drug selling.
Drug selling is that's what it is.
Yeah,
That's
holy fuck. So like, is Kill Tony's what, once a week?
Yeah, it's every Monday.
Oh wow.
It's every Monday. You get a minute of material.
Yeah, dude, a minute. That's what scares me about it. Like Kill Tony's definitely one of my like biggest nightmares as a comedian. Like I'd want to do it because like people's careers are being made off of that show.
Yeah,
you know, like
literally.
Gio Perez did it like twice and like crushed it, and like now is like doing really well. And you know, but like I feel like a minute like of material is not enough to really give like a solid representation of who I am as a comedian.
It's I feel like it really because like I said, like, you know, you got like when you're in other states, you gotta like focus on taking your time up there.
Yeah.
You know? And then you go to Austin and it's like, oh yeah, but like go back to
The New York
go back to that minute. Like I have like a chunk
Yeah.
that I've been working for the last like 6 months that I've like narrowed it down to a minute.
Really?
And it's real tight, and it's like I practice it like every other night,
Wow.
just so when I go on to Kill Tony,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm ready. I'm like the gun's loaded. Like,
Yeah.
they're like oh, Travis Grant, come up, like sweet. This is my. I think just like as a comedian, you just have to have like this fucking. You just have to like not give a fuck about like anything.
Yeah,
You have to have this thick skin of like, obviously, you know, like you know that when you get into it, but like
Right.
you don't really grasp it until you like start doing it, because like it's just crazy. You know what's fucked up too, because it's like you grow up with people, like growing up on Long Island. I feel like growing up anywhere is you know, you go to do things that you want to do, and people shit on you for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, in high school, like, oh, this guy's gonna fucking do this thing,
Dude, for, like you get made fun of for caring
Yeah.
about something. They're like, oh, you fucking care about something, you loser.
Yeah, like fucking faggot.
Yeah.
Fuck, what you fucking? Oh, look, you guys think he's funny?
Yeah.
You gonna do comedy? Oh, tell me a fucking joke, you fucking lose. Like,
Dude, it's insane. Like I felt like I would get picked on in school for like trying to do good on a test. You know, like it was like the cool kids would like fail, and it's like, what?
yeah, like, okay, what if I don't want to be an idiot?
Yeah,
for
what if I
today?
want a fucking high school diploma?
Yeah. But, hey, what if I don't want to fail in life?
Yeah, like
fucking
what the fuck?
You know what's funny? All the kids who made fun of you, like, what are you doing now? I work sanitation.
Yeah, yeah.
I do sanitation.
Yeah, I dig trenches.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Oh,
a hole
sick.
digger. It's like, what?
Oh, how's that hole digging?
Yeah.
You fucking retard asshole. Fuck you. Fucking schmuck.
Yeah, but it was like, yeah, then you would see like the more nerdy kids, and they would have like something they're like passionate about that wasn't like football, and
Yeah.
they would get ripped apart. They'd be like, yo, you fucking band geek, you know, like where
Yeah.
you play the fucking saxophone.
There was this kid, Jason. I remember not even in the same clique, but I remember like people thought he was gay. He wasn't gay. He was in drama,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
but he was a good actor.
Right.
And I always loved movies. I loved acting. I loved comedy like my whole life.
Yeah.
And people were like, yo, Jason, man. They would like talk shit to him in the hallways. And I was always like, yo, dude, like, I went to one of his plays. Because
Yeah.
I was like, he just gave off this vibe that he was a good actor.
Yeah.
I went to one of his plays. I didn't tell anybody I was going to the play.
Of course.
I
yeah.
went there. It was like on a fucking Friday night. And dude, he was a fucking phenomenal actor. And I was like, I stuck around after. I was like, yo, dude, like, good for you. And he knew me as like, oh, that's Travis. You know, I know who he is.
Yeah.
You know, because you're popular and fucking whatever.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Oh, like, oh, this guy's one of like, he's a wrestler. He's one of the jocks. He's probably just trolling me right now.
Exactly.
And I was like, no, dude, I genuinely came out to like see the fucking play, and you were like you were really good.
Right.
And he was like, oh, thank you, and it like threw him completely off. And he's like, because he thought I was with like the other jocks.
Yeah, dude. Like that, I used to get that all the time. Like I would go up to like one of the nerdy kids or something. He'd be wearing like a superhero T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I would be like, oh, yo, you're into Marvel? I love Marvel. You know, like I've collected comic books my whole life. But then it was like I would get into that conversation and they would start giving me like the side eyes, like, you know, like, is this a prank right now? Like, oh, does Hugh Murray fucking like superheroes? Like they're just waiting for me to like fucking twist their nipples and fucking my friends pop out, be like, oh, you fag.
That's the thing with like metal too. Like metal, like when you listen to like heavy metal and shit.
Yeah.
Like usually, like heavy metal is kind of a dirtbag thing.
Yeah.
And I was always like part of the jocks, but I also was like a metalhead my whole life.
Right.
And
yeah, you're wearing a Hatebreed T-shirt now, dude.
I fucking love Hatebreed.
Oh, they're amazing.
They're just so endless. Whatever, I'm not gonna get into it. But
yeah.
Usually, you know, like I'll be at parties and like I walk in and like all different cliques are like, yo, what's up, dude? What's going on? They're like, you fucking talk to them. You talk to the metalheads. And I'm like, yeah, I love metal. And they're like, you hang out with those guys? I was like, I would.
Yeah.
I would. I wouldn't. I don't care. It's like that. It's weird.
Dude, I used to do that all the time. Like I would go to punk rock shows.
Yeah.
Like I was in high school from 2000 to 2004.
Yeah, that's when it's big. Punk rock. You ever go to a punk rock show? Those are fun fucking shows.
Yo, they're awesome, dude. And like I went to Taking Back Sunday like a year ago. You know, and it was like in high school, like I would show up dressed like how I would normally dress, and like the punk rock people would be like, "Look at this fucking like jock here," you know, like
yeah,
and they'd be like, "Look," and I'm like, "Dude, like you know, it's about the music, like we you know, like I'm trying to like
about the music, man.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm like, yo, this is music's about love, bro. Like, but like I felt like, why are you like I should be making fun of you for if anything, like yo, like, but like I don't know. I started feeling like a certain way in high school because like it was like, oh, here's like the captain of the fucking football team, like at a punk rock show, and like I felt like I was being like left out. And it was like, oh, this is how you guys feel every day, but you were so quick to do it back to me.
It's weird. It's weird growing up, like, because sometimes people are, you know, you're a jock and that's what you are.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like sometimes, you know, like, okay, cool, I'm a jock, but I also like this. And I also like that. Like, you have your hands in a bunch of different things, different worlds, and you find yourself like, you know, like, okay. Yeah, I am a jock, but I also like heavy metal. I'll chill with those kids. And like, also, clearly, I mean, we're artistic people. You know, like we do comedy and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, like you connect. Because like when you're growing up, like art's gay.
Yeah. It's like, oh, do you draw?
And you're like, no. Like I was in sculpture class and I genuinely liked it.
Yeah.
I wasn't good at it, but I liked it. And they were like, you fucking care about the sculpture? We had to do like, everyone had to do like a head. Like a big, it was like everyone had to do a big clay sculpture head of like us of like a celebrity.
Oh wow!
I tried to do Jim Morrison. It was so bad that I ended up having to change it to the Creature of the Black Lagoon. And I was like I was halfway making this sculpture, and I was like, this kind of looks like the Creature of the Black Lagoon. And I had to change it because it was so fucking bad.
Oh my god!
And like I went to the sculpture guy, the teacher, and I was like, hey, "You think I should change this to the Creature of the Black Lagoon?" He's like, "Yes."
Yeah.
He's like, "What was it supposed to be?" I was like, "Jim Morrison." He's like, "No, Creature of the Black Lagoon." But I cared about it. I cared about the sculpture. And my friends were like, "What are you fucking gay?" Like I would go after school to like do little touch ups. My friend's like, what are you fucking, Japo's doing his sculpture again. I'm like, well, I want it to come out like, I don't want it to be a piece of shit. Like, fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, what am I supposed to like just care about football? Like, dude, we're from Levittown. Like, no one's going to make it. Like, I'm not going to the NFL.
Listen, I know, like, I'm 15. If I was 15 and like 6'1" and jacked, then I'd be like, I think maybe. But listen, I'm 15 and I don't know, like 5'7", like $135. Dude, you're not making it. You're not making it. sports is not your career.
Exactly.
You would
dude.
know
Yeah.
by then. You would know pretty early on that like I'm going to be a professional athlete.
I know. Like those are the kids. Yeah, it's like the kids that like we told this story. I don't want to retell it in case like I released the fucking audio, but we told the story about how I played DeBrickashaw Ferguson in high school. Dude, like we're gonna release the audio for that because that was a funny fucking story.
No, yes, wait, tell the story. Please tell this.
Oh, you want me to retell it?
Yeah,
all right,
tell
dude.
it again.
All right, so in high school, I went to Levittown Division High School. There was 26 kids on the fucking team. Travis is already dying. So there was 26 kids on the fucking football team, and we had to scrimmage. No, it was a real game against Freeport High School, and I was like a junior or something, and we used to play like NFL players, like Keegan's boy from East Meadow High School. We used to scrimmage them every Tuesday. Rich Ornberger was on East Meadow, and I used to have to go against him every fucking Tuesday. And I was like 6 foot, like probably 205 or something like that.
That's still a pretty big high school kid.
Yeah, I was like bigger for our football team, but like going against like East Meadow, like Rich Ornberger's like 6'4", fucking 300 pounds.
Jesus,
like these guys were monsters. So we had to go against.
That's so ridiculous.
We had to go against Freeport, dude, and Freeport they showed up to our high school. They had 2 buses, and these guys like. They were getting off the bus and they had like facial hair, like dude, I'm like 17. Like these guys had like full beards and like tattoos.
Looks like a prison bus.
Dude, it really was, bro. And like there's like the cars, like the parents and the family would like pull up behind them, and like a guy's like blowing kisses to his kid.
Oh my god!
Like it's like you're 17, man.
Like that shit'll fucking shake you.
Yeah, we were like really fucking intimidated. So these guys, they get off the bus, and I swear to God, it was like Remember the Titans. They're fucking coming off, and they're in sync, and they're like. Doing like a whole fucking song and dance, and they're like, we're hungry, what do we want to eat? And then some guy would be like, we want to eat dragon meat, because we were the Division Blue Dragons.
Oh no.
So our fucking coach, Coach Spellman, hears about this. He gets so fucking amped up, and he's like, everybody get in here. He's like, everybody huddle up. So he fucking gets us all to fucking circle up, and he's like, they're hungry. We'll give them something to eat. We'll stick our dicks down their throat.
And dude, like you say like anything gay to like hood black guys, they're just like, what the fuck did you just say to me, dude?
I'm so glad they didn't hear that. Like, I'm so glad that like, DeBrickashaw Ferguson didn't fucking hear my coach trying to fucking stick his dick in his mouth.
Like, coach, maybe just calm down.
Like I just remember me and my boy Tony were in the back, and we're just like looking at each other like, we don't want to do that. Like, coach, we don't want to get blowies from
guys. The only way to beat this team is we got to get gay.
Yeah.
Okay. The only way to beat this team is we got to stick our dicks in the and quit being gay. All right. You want to win this game or not? Like fucking.
So that was like where we fucking grew up, like and we had 26 kids on our team. Like division was awful, bro. Like we would beat 2 teams every year. We would beat Roslyn and Jericho because they're all Jewish.
Oh, dude.
Like that was it. Those were the teams we were beating.
It's funny because like you see like really Jewish kids growing up, and like you're like, these guys aren't good at life.
Yeah.
Because like when you're super young, like the only thing that really matters is like physicality.
Yeah.
And sports.
Yeah.
But then you get older, you're like, dude, Jews are just winning.
Yeah.
Like Jews are just winning.
I know.
Like you're just like if you could just power through these 8 years of high school, college, oh, dude, like you guys are just on top of the world.
And it's like I wish I would have gave a shit just a little bit more, like in high school, because
even if I gave a shit in high school. I don't think I could beat a Jewish guy at life.
No, I because it really comes down to like fucking. I don't know if nepotism's the right word, but like they just have like a better start in life. You know,
I think it's I think it's very like family, like their family is like it's very like, school oriented. Like they come from like a good backing.
Yeah,
and they're
like,
raised right.
Yeah, their parents usually have fucking better jobs. You know, like
It's-
so like it's like. For me, it's like, you know, my dad had a really good job. You know, I'm doing it now, like in the operating engineers union. It's really fucking, it's a great gig. But like, yo, I'm still doing like fucking manual labor. Like, yeah, I got like calluses on my hands. Like these fucking Jewish kids, like their hands are softer than my girlfriend's.
Yeah.
Like, what do they really do? They're like, oh, I'm a fucking accountant. I'm taking over the family business.
Like I don't want my girlfriend to jerk my dick around. I want a Jewish man to squeeze my tube.
A Jewish guy in a pink sweater.
squeeze my cock like a tube of toothpaste.
But yeah, dude, like they got like a faster start, you know, like, and I feel like as like a generic fucking white guy, you know, like everyone talks about like white privilege and stuff, like that's real fucking white privilege, like they're talking about the Jews, really. Like I've been arrested 7 times, like
Yeah, but that's your doing.
yeah.
That's your doing, though. Like, listen, I've done a lot of shit, but I'll also admit when I've lost. I'll admit when I'm the problem. You know what I mean? Like Jews do the right thing. Like we don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like we kind of, but I don't know. I feel like if I grew up like fucking, like if my dad had like a diamond mine, like fucking Elon Musk, I'd probably be doing a little bit better right now in life.
Yeah, probably.
You know?
Yeah, but I mean, a diamond mine.
that's what Elon Musk started with. Like, dude, it's like my dad worked in a boiler room. Like Elon Musk's dad, like fucking, he's like, you know, like a jeweler, and it has like fucking blood diamonds.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think
didn't
that's
know
how he
that.
got his fortune.
Shit.
Yeah.
A diamond mine? Fuck. My
Dude,
dad
in like fucking South Africa or
my
something.
dad dodged the draft. And then hustled pool on the road to pay for community college. And then he was like, I think I'll make a kid. And then here I am. That's how that happened.
Yeah, dude, that's what happens, bro.
Yo, dude, fucking shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So we got like 10 minutes left. Anything else you want to bring up quick? I had a cool comedy weekend. I ended up I did a weekend at the Brokerage. I was hosting for Moody McCarthy.
Yo, I saw that. I saw you were hosting over there.
Yeah.
I'm fucking super pumped to see that.
Yeah, it was cool, man. I really haven't gotten like I think like the last like Friday Saturday gig I had was like November when I hosted for Nick Mullen and Adam Friedland came to Governors.
Nick Mullen is so fucking funny,
Dude, they're hilarious.
Nick
bro.
Mullen, like I just like randomly stumbled across him on Instagram, and I was like, I need to follow this guy. You know who's really Quinn? I think it's Quinn Daly.
Oh, I don't know who that
Quinn
is.
Daly, I think it's what he fucking is. Dude, he is unreal funny.
Really?
It's just like, dude.
I'll have to check him out. But yeah, it was interesting because at the Brokerage,
Yeah, Quinn Dale comedy.
Quindale. All right,
Quinn Dale comedy on Instagram, dude. He is fucking so funny. Dude.
Yeah, I gotta check that out because but it was weird. It was a little refreshing, dude. Like, cause Moody McCarthy, he works 100% clean.
That's tough.
Yo, it is like really
It is
tough,
hard.
and it's like interesting watching someone that does that. Where like, like I think I heard him curse twice in like an hour.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, for him to be like funny and like, I think he was on like Letterman like 5 times. Like,
Yeah.
it's interesting. Like that guy like never got like a show,
Well,
you
they-
know,
well,
like a
they-
sitcom.
Well, they say if you want to work clean.
Yeah,
That's what they always say.
I know.
I remember I got like I was down in Tennessee. It was like a year ago, and they were like, the club down there, the Comedy Catch, it was in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and
Right.
they were like they liked me, and they were like, hey, you want to come back for this weekend? And like, but it's got to be clean. You got to do like, like
Yeah.
8 minutes clean or whatever the fuck it is. And I was like, I walked in there and I was like, oh shit, like, do you have fucking like clean stuff, dude?
Yeah.
And because I'm just like such a fucking scumbag.
I know.
And I'm just like, oh, I don't know if you have it. And like, it was weird. It was like a fish out of water. Like I felt, and like I was like, well, how clean? Like, how clean do you want? And
I
like,
know.
I felt very like, and the
Like,
set
tense
didn't
about
go
it.
great. They're just such sweethearts down there.
Yeah.
I love everyone at the Comedy Catch. And the booker, she's great.
Yeah.
And, so they were, they didn't, I didn't like step off stage and they're like, you fucked it up. But, yeah, no, they were like, it's fine, but in my head, I was like, fuck, like, I wish I could have done better.
Yeah, I know. And like I've had to go clean a couple times. Like, usually if you work, governors during, prom season, and they get like the high school kids that come to the club. They want you to work clean.
Yeah.
Because most of the kids are like under 18,
Mm-hmm.
and I've done like, dude, like me and Keegan, we did like a nursing home show once.
Oh my god, dude.
It was like, and it's always like tough. Like I wish I would have like.
Well, yeah, because they're 80.
Yeah, well, no, of course. I mean, like, not
Fuck you.
not like that show in particular, but I'm saying like using like not being clean, like I feel like is like a crutch,
Yeah.
Like and like I feel like it's easier to be clean and then like eventually like you could be dirty, but it's like hard to go back the other way.
Yeah.
And like that's interesting. Like what you said to the Tennessee people is like, I always want to know like how clean,
Yeah, because like I was like, because they said, hey, it's got to be clean.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was under the impression, okay, squeaky clean.
Right.
And it was like I was walking, it felt like I was walking in shoes that were 2 sizes too small.
Right.
And then the next guy went up and he was being clean, but he cursed like here and there. I was like, and he was doing well. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so like not squeaky clean, but like,
Right.
just don't be a schmuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should have known that. Like if I saw him go up first
Right.
and him do that, I was like, okay, do that level of clean.
Yeah.
I thought I was under the impression of squeaky clean.
Yeah, and that's where it gets like weird is like I don't know, because like you can be like tell like a joke about like sex,
Yeah.
but and like
Yeah,
that
you-
could be considered clean, but like it like crosses the line eventually where you're like, oh, I was like eating pussy and cum and like
which I don't think me and you are those types of comedians.
No, I'm
we're
really
not.
not.
Yeah, I'm not. Like I don't think we're like that type of person. Like I don't go into a party. Like I've never been the person who goes into like a house party or a bar. Like, yo, I was eating pussy last night. Like
Right.
shut up. Shut the fuck. Stop being a fucking egregious person.
Yeah.
You fucking sick bastard.
I know.
I've never been like that guy.
Yeah.
So I'm not that type of comic.
Yeah, same,
But,
same here. I feel like some of my material is like the subject material, like like when I start talking about like recovery and stuff, it kind of it gets people like feeling a certain type of way,
Yeah.
But like I really don't get too like graphic and like I guess there's a difference between like blue comedy and black comedy, where black is more like dark humor,
Yeah.
and like
Working blue.
Working blue is like like pee poo poo fucking cum shot.
Yeah, like working blue is like we're gonna say some fucking gross shit.
Yeah, like you're fucking like the stool.
Yeah,
yeah,
like, you're a stool fucker.
Yeah, stool fucker.
Yeah. Fuck. Imagine being imagine being a comedian that like you take off big.
Yeah.
Everyone loves you. You have a tremendous fan base, but you're a stool fucker.
Oh, dude.
And everyone comes out. I mean, you sell out arenas.
And they're like, dude, the stool bit.
Everyone's like, fuck the stool.
Fuck the stool.
Would you sell your soul to be super successful?
Oh my god.
You got a wife, you got a kids, you can support a regular life financially, everything. You can live a normal life financially. But you gotta be a fucking stool fucker.
Oh
and
my God.
And like multiple times a week, you gotta go up in front of arenas, just like. And then I was in this party, and
yeah, and this
and
girl,
then I was doing that, and, like,
and then she wanted it, so I started going slow.
like, dude, like. like fucking, I'm talking like a strong 50 minutes. I'm just fucking a stool.
Yo, 50 minutes of stool fucking, bro. Yeah, that would be exhausting. Yeah, I'd have to do like squats.
I would be like, if you took off with that, I would be so upset with you.
I really don't think I'd do it, man. I work too fucking hard to be a stool fucker. Oh my god. Dude, dude, when I first started to, there was this dude, and fucking Anthony DiDomenico, remember this, but there was like 4 of us, and like John Ziegler used to make fun of us all the time. We used to go by the 4 horsemen, and it was
I remember that.
You remember that? Yo,
I remember that.
And it was like a funny thing, like, you know, fucking like the wrestling 4 horsemen, and it was like me, DiDomenico, this kid Chris Young who moved away, and it was this kid Dom D. And Dom D was a stool fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like his closer.
Oh, he closed on it?
He closed, and he would get like the mic like real like up in his face, and he would get like real like sexual with it, and he'd be like, you know, like just playing like the just a tip game.
Shut up, dude. Like, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Stop doing that. What are you doing? Dude, like some people love stool fucking.
Dude,
like some people walk up. I think maybe it's like it's like out of nervousness.
Yeah,
you know, because like this is a pretty fucking outlandish thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like this just lets them know that I don't give a fuck if it doesn't go well.
Yeah, dude.
And I think that people really just like they love just fucking stools.
Yeah, that's what I think it comes down to. Yeah. It's like, yo, you got to show the ladies the stroke. It's like,
yeah, like trying to get laid after the show. You see what I was doing to that stool?
You see what I did to that stool? Yeah, I made that stool wet as fuck.
You see, I fucked the shit out of that stool, asshole.
Yo, that stool can't walk.
It can never walk. Yeah, no, not when I'm done with it. Not when I'm done with it. Oh my god, dude! What a fucking stupid fucking thing, dude.
Oh fuck. Oh man.
I think
all
we're
right.
done. Actually.
Yeah, that's it, man. Anything you want to plug?
Actually, I was gonna be in PA tomorrow, but it's canceled.
Oh fuck.
I got the fucking news. I was actually looking forward to that. You know what, man? Just follow me on Instagram, Trav_Grant.
Trav_Grant.
Or on Facebook, Travis Grant.
There you go. Yeah, and make sure you follow our page, Treading Water Podcast, Instagram,
Yes.
TikTok, YouTube. I think those are the 3 we got right now.
Yeah, man, dude. Yo, I was we had some eyes on us.
Yeah, dude. Big time.
I think, like I said, I was in Texas. People were just, like Instagram gives you notifications, like, hey, listen, people are looking at your fucking.
Yeah, we had that algorithm fucking hit. You know, our reels due to our man.
Yeah, we got Big B.
Brendan,
we got Big Beezy.
Big B. He's been fucking killing it with the reels.
What do you want your name to be? Big B.
I'll take that.
Big B?
Big B. Big Beezy. Big Beezy. Yeah, I like Big Beezy.
Yeah.
Let's do Big Beezy.
I like that. So yeah, make sure you follow the show, and you can hit me up on Instagram or Twitter, fucking TikTok, The Logic, and yeah, we'll be back next Thursday. I don't think I really got anything to plug comedy wise right now.
Next Thursday, whatever. I just try to plug things for like the upcoming week. So
yeah.
I'm like, hey, I got something in June, and people are like, sweet, I wasn't gonna come anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
If you're like, okay, cool, fuck yourself.
Yeah, we one thing real quick. We do have our own show. We're gonna have the Treading Water show.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll start plugging that. It's gonna be July 22nd. It's far out. But yeah, we got to get a flyer guy, and we're gonna start booking that shit. We already got some cool comics lined up. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. We're gonna be here at Governor's in the Giggle Room, July 22nd, for the podcast show.
Dude, that's gonna be rocking.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, we'll keep plugging it. And you guys, I hope you guys come out, and it's gonna be a fucking. We're gonna rock a sick lineup. And guys, really fucking look out for it.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's it. Take care.
Peace.